Hey everybody and welcome back to some more Prison Architect. Last episode we started to kind of redesign our prison a little bit. We got a lot of the rooms that we had in the middle here and all of our offices and built this new expansion to our prison, which is a little bit more organized than a lot of the stuff that we've had so far, and I kind of like it. We've got all of our offices in one place. We've got all of these nice big rooms that are all cramped like they were over here, which is pretty cool. And today what I want to work on is I want to work on kind of finishing off our revamp. We kind of got almost there at the end of last episode. You can see I've done a bit of planning since the end of last episode. I want to put a new kind of cell block over here. I want to get rid of this cell block. Basically, we're going to move all of these cells here over to the left a little bit, and then we're going to move the cafeteria and the canteen. Sorry, the cafeteria and the kitchen. It's actually called a canteen, not a cafeteria, but we're going to move all of those up into this position here. You can see I've kind of got a big room along the side here. I don't know if you can quite see that, but it comes down and across and then back up. We're going to have a big canteen here and then our kitchen down over here. I'm probably going to bring the cells down a little bit as well. But before we get into that, I want to address a few things that have been wrong for quite a while now. The first is this tunnel that is just like sat here and is not very good right now. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go over two walls and we're going to go ahead and just remove this tunnel completely because that is not a good thing to have just lying around. There were some other things I wanted to try. If we go under reports and check out grants, there is a grant for inmate nutrition research, and at first I was kind of like, I don't really want to mess with the food that these guys are eating, but looking at the objective, it seems like a really easy $15,000, because all we have to do is serve a single low-quality meal, low-variety meal for 2 days. So basically, give them a really poor meal for 2 days straight, and then for the next 2 days, give them 3 really high-variety, high-quantity meals. So give them 3 really bad meals, and then 3 really good meals, and we get $15,000 for doing that. So I think we're going to try and get that research done. To do that, we do need to go over to, I want to say regime, but I think it might be policy. Yeah, it's policy. So for now, we're going to go low variety or low quantity and low variety as well. And we're going to run that for 2 days. So right now, it is day 26. We're going to run it for day 26, obviously day 27. And then we'll go for day 28 and day 29 at high variety and see how that works out. Now, another thing that I forgot to do last episode was get rid of the office down here. It used to be the lawyer's office. There is nobody in it right now. A few people in the comment section thought that I'd left the lawyer in here. He is not in here. This is no longer a room. He has got a shiny new office up with the rest of the guys, but it is still here. We need to dismantle all that stuff. And there's also a few other things, like just random doors all over the place that need dismantling. I'm not quite sure why they're there. I also did hook up all of the CCTV cameras since the end of last episode. We got a few in random places, but we do have quite a lot of spare channels now, so we can add some more if needs be. So let's get started adding a few more walls to this side of the prison and see if we can get our new cafeteria plan up and running. Now, I hope we're going to have enough money. We've got 10,790, 700, well, it doesn't matter. We've got 10,000-ish that we're going to use here. I'm going to block this off a little bit, and I'm not too sure whether or not I want to move the canteen. I definitely think that I want a wall here, because I kind of want it to be in line with this wall, and so that does mean we kind of have this like double wall here in line with the common room, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge fan of, and so I'm not quite sure if we're going to just like remove this wall here or remove the common room completely, put some more cells here and put the common room like maybe over here or just somewhere else in general. I've also thought about maybe putting the laundry room up here. That would be a very big laundry room, but right now I think we do have a bit of a laundry issue to where our laundry room is a little bit too small for the amount of prisoners that we have. We have like 2 ironing boards to like handle 60 prisoners' clothing, which is probably not the best, and especially if we get up to the 118 prisoners, that will probably not work out all too well. So let's just quickly go ahead and do something like that. And then what we'll do, I think before we start putting stuff down, just to save a little bit on money, is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and just dismantle all of the objects in all of these cells. We'll make it so they're no longer cells. That's fine because we've got a bunch of extra cells, so everyone should just get reallocated to a different cell in the prison. So if we go ahead and just get rid of all of these, that should work out quite nicely, I think. And then hopefully what we can do is just go to object. And can we just click and drag this? We can't, unfortunately. We have to, I don't want to dismantle that. They're going to dismantle it. I know, I can't. Oh, there we go. It's cancelled. Cool. I think we're going to have to go through and kind of do this one at a time like this, maybe just in rows and get rid of stuff. I wish I could click and drag, but it seems like I can't. But if we can get all of this stuff dismantled before we build the new cells, it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper because we don't have to buy any new stuff, which is pretty cool. So let's just quickly finish off all of this. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's have a look. How are we doing on the research? I assume this is just going to get ticked off once that's done, and then not once that's done. It says serve a single low-quality, low-variety meal for 2 days. So does that mean we have to change up our regime to be only, like, so everyone only eats once? That could be the case, actually. Maybe they only get to eat once a day, which I have a feeling is going to, like, really annoy some of our prisoners and may result in some pretty bad escape attempts of some kind. Is that another tunnel? What the heck is going on? Jeez. Let's go back to remove tunnels again. Get rid of this one here. My goodness. All these guys with the escapee attempts. Flippin' heck. Now, I don't think we've had any escapes recently. Like, I checked my reports, it doesn't say any escapes or any penalties for people escaping or dying, so it looks like we're fine. We've just got a lot of people trying to tunnel out, which is not, like, particularly great, but that's fine. You guys are still working on the walls, which is good. Let's get a quick wall going down the middle here. We have run out of money real quick. Like, we are real low on money right now, which is not the best thing in the world. But let's also go ahead and just start to demolish all of these walls over here, because I don't need any of these guys at all now. So, again, like, unfortunately, can we do this? Oh, we can. Beautiful. Let's just get rid of all of that. I want all of those walls gone, and that should be fine. All right, let's go and let's look at our regime then. Let's go ahead and change this so that people only eat once a day. Now, do we want to eat do we want them to eat in the middle of the day, at the beginning or at the end? Because if we have them eat at 9 a.m., I think they're going to be real angry by the end of the day. I think we're probably best having them eat just the one time in the middle of the day, and then change it after that. Right now, maximum and minimum are both eating 3 times a day anyway, so making their schedule fit that second criteria, which is serve 3 high-variety, high-quality meals, should be fine. But for the middle guys, that might be a bit of an issue. For now, though, let's just go ahead and give them a bunch more free time. These guys are not going to eat at all, well, not a lot for now. That's going to be probably going to work well in our favor, because we are going to do quite a bit of moving of our canteen around. So the fact that they're only going to eat once a day is going to give us a lot of time to actually go ahead and move our canteen over into this nice big new area over here. So let's go ahead and quickly dismantle all of the doors here, because I forgot completely to do like this section. I also don't need this door or any of these doors or any of these doors or this. All right, cool. And then I do need a few more walls kind of coming around here. You can see I've got this nicely lined up with this wall, so that it's going to be just like a nice long corridor that comes across and up, and it's probably going to, yeah, it's definitely going to go all the way up here. But I might want to wait for all of those doors to get removed before we try that. Otherwise, we're going to end up like a really patchy wall. Let's also get rid of this door if we can. There we go. Cool. So, it's going to be a big cafeteria. I did do a little bit of measuring beforehand. I got my planning tool out and basically just did something along the lines of how long is this cafeteria going to be. It's like 24 or 23 by, I think, like 20? By 22, which makes it significantly bigger than the cafeteria we have right now, which is only 18 by, if we got the longest point here, it's only 18 by 22. So it's definitely bigger than the one we have right now. More space is always good. And the fact that people can come in from a bunch of different areas, I think is going to help us out quite nicely. So we're going to see how that works out. Yeah, that's right. I was wondering about this corridor here, but that's fine. That is completely fine. Do I want like a corridor here? Don't think that I do. I think this should be fine. Let's go ahead and put this wall down, actually in wall mode. There we go, cool stuff. We are down to 1,344. Jeez, that is not particularly great. But let's go back over to rooms. We should be able to make all of these cells back again without actually spending any money, which is fantastic. So we'll do that, and then we'll grab our good old-fashioned clone tool, and we will just go ahead and start throwing down a bunch of duplicates of this cell right here. Is that right? Sorry, I didn't click clone. I had to click clone, and we need to clone. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. I want to clone it like. I'll clone it like this, and I'll put the doors on separately because I don't want to like get the game confused with like walls and stuff. So we'll go ahead and do this. I'll put it down just over and over and over and over again. And actually, you know what? I think it might be. I think we might be. That's a bunk bed. I don't want to do that. I think we might be able to do that. And I think because there's already a wall there, it should work out okay. Possibly. I guess we're about to find out. But here we go. We're going to raise our prison capacity again back up. That's a lot of prisoners all in one space, which isn't great, but also shouldn't be too much of an issue for now. But let's go ahead and throw all these down. Cool stuff. Good. All right. So, I think we will start moving all of our cafeteria stuff once the prisoners have been fed, which is around like tea time. Once they've all gone to bed, we'll start moving the canteen stuff because we have a full day to get everything moved from here over into here. And you know what? We might actually start doing it like a little early. Let's see. Where do I want my kitchen to be? So I definitely want to like wall off the kitchen. I think we might do it like there. That does seem like a pretty big kitchen. I might actually make it a little smaller like that and just have a nice, really big canteen there. That should be fine. That also allows people for now to get in and out of the common room if they so please. But we'll do that like that. And we'll go ahead and allocate this as a kitchen, like so. Yeah, that's a kitchen. And then we want to go ahead and grab canteen, and we're going to make this just a massive canteen. What is with the holes in the floor? Jeez, look at these tunnels. Again, this same guy. This guy needs to get put in, like, solitary somewhere. We don't have enough money to remove the tunnels. What? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Right, now we've got two options at this point. We can either, to get more money, we can either sell another share in our prison. We currently only own 90%. We could sell another 10% and get another 34,000 influx here. Or we could go ahead and take out a little bit of a loan from the bank under grants here. I think we might want to do that. Interest is 400 a day, but we are making 3,700, so that should be fine. We'll take out 8,000, and we'll see how that goes. We are getting, like, somewhat towards this inmate nutrition research, so that should be fine. These guys should get these walls down sometime soon, and that should be good. And let's go ahead and start dismantling some of this stuff here. People are already waiting for food. They're getting a little bit edgy, probably, like, what the heck, where is my food at? Let's get rid of some of these tables here so we can start putting down some new stuff. We'll get rid of you, and I'll also start to take away some of the kitchen appliances, but I'll try and leave, like, as many as I can so that they can still get their work done if needs be. But what I'm hoping we'll be able to do is kind of make a nice transition where people still get food in here, but then we can also kind of just nicely transition and no one misses any meals, because especially when we're only feeding them the one low variety meal a day, we definitely don't want them missing that one low variety meal. So let's go ahead, and we do want to put a staff door of some kind onto our kitchen here, so we'll do that there. And then we do also still want to get rid of these tunnels that we found in the floor. So let's get rid of, like, all of those. Flipping this guy over here. And then hopefully that should work out okay. Everyone's in the canteen. They need to be down in this canteen if they want to get any food. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that not a canteen. It's not a canteen for now, guys. Go over to the real canteen. This is not a canteen that you can use just yet. Maybe later. But for now, let's go back over to objects. How many tables do we have? We've got 7 tables and 15 benches. Now, where do I want to put these? I want to put them like this. Is that right? No, it's not right. I want to put it like that. Yeah, now, do I want to put it like that? I think I do. Then I guess I could do like that. And then is it symmetrical? It's probably not symmetrical, which real... Well, I guess it is. This door's not symmetrical, is it? So, let's get rid of that. I think what I'm going to end up doing is dismantling this. I'm going to dismantle this door here. And then I'm also going to go ahead and remove this wall. And we're going to have this like a big 3-wide entranceway into here. We do want to make sure that we put metal detectors on all of our doors still, even though we are going to have multiple entrances for people to flow in to kind of stop that massive traffic that we've been getting up until now. But where can we put these so that it's like somewhat symmetrical? I think we're only going to be able to get one on each side. Like, I guess I could put it like there and there. That's going to be real... it doesn't even fit on that side. That's real annoying because it's not symmetrical. Oh, that really annoys me. So I guess, in that case then, let's do something like... I guess we could maybe get rid of that wall and get rid of this whole cell just to make it look nicer. It's probably not what I'm going to end up doing. That's actually, I guess we could probably go this way, maybe? And have them run down this way and get rid of this door altogether at the top and just put in side doors on these corridors. That could work out quite nicely. Let's give that a try. So let's try putting something like here. And then, of course, we want to have benches on this side and this side. I've paused the game for a second because I don't want them to actually put down the tables until I've finished, like, planning this out. So let's take that. And then let's put, like, a 1 gap in between. And again, I want to make sure we have the same thing on each side here. So 1 gap. It's going to look like that. And then I think that would work quite nicely. We'll see. I think we have enough benches to make that work. Did that clone even work, or did I have to... I don't even think that worked. I thought the clone tool would like actually show us how that was going to work, but apparently it just 100% did not. So let's do that, and then on this side we want to have it look like that, and then of course gap, and then like that. And then we'll do the same with tables. We'll put 1 there, there, and there. I think that could work pretty nicely. For now, we will leave it looking something like that, and we'll kind of just do it down either side. Eventually, if we need to, we can always put like another one in the middle, maybe like there. That could actually work out quite nicely because it does fit evenly between these two. We can have some tables running down the middle if we get like too many prisoners and we don't have enough space on the individual seats. But for now, I think just having 2 rows of 2 down each side should be completely fine. Cool. All right, let's go back into objects, and let's start putting down our stuff in the kitchen here. So we want our fridges and our ovens. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to put the fridges down on this side for now. We've got 2 spare fridges. We'll put the sinks I guess somewhere in the middle, and then we'll put the cookers down on this side just to be a little symmetrical. We can't put them in the middle there, but that's fine. We've still got a cooker and a sink spare. That's okay. For now, or a cooker and a fridge spare. For now, let's get the sinks going. I kind of liked having the sinks in the middle so they could kind of walk around and still have stuff on the edges. So I think what we'll do is like 1, 2. We'll have 2 sinks there. And then we'll keep going with the cookers like around the edges. It's going to look a little bit iffy, I think. But hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully it should be functional. It should be able to access all of that stuff. And it should be good. Let's hook up some pipes to all of this stuff. And actually, speaking of pipes, I do want to work on moving these 2 utility objects. I think I talked about this a little bit last episode. I do want to move these 2 utility objects down probably to where our armory currently is. Because there's quite a nice amount of space here. And this armory is just absolutely horrible. But that's not currently like my main priority. My main priority right now is getting this new canteen up and running before people start to riot. We're getting there on the single low quantity meal. Hopefully that doesn't last too long because I do want my prisoners to not be just like angry and hungry at the same time. Is this the middle of here? I have no idea what the middle is anymore. I think this is the middle. So I think if we do like this and this, I think that's a middle. Yeah, that looks right, because I know this is not central at all. I think the middle is kind of these 2 here. So that should be fine. We'll leave all that there. That looks good. None of these cells have water. Let's go and put a bunch of stuff here. We do have a big cell, we do have a big water pipe running through some of these cells, which is not particularly great because we do want to make sure that we want to make it as hard as possible for people to tunnel out. Because right now, look at this. We've, just by demolishing these cells that we had here, we found 2 more tunnels that were just lying around. What is this? Let's get rid of that one. And where's that other one at? It's right there. Can I keep my eye on it? It's underneath here. So can I remove this tunnel? I can. Good. All right. Let's speed this up again. Let's see if we can get some more stuff going. We have made more money. Like we took a loan out for 8,000. We are making money now again, which is good. Cool. Cool. So let's make sure that this guy over here has some power. We'll go ahead and just hook that up like so. I think that should do power for both of them, if I'm not mistaken. And then let's go ahead and reallocate this as a canteen. So all of this here, canteen. Let's get rid of that large jail door because that is not something that we need in the middle there. That, I have no idea what... Oh, it's the room requirements. It's missing a serving table, of course. Let's grab our serving table, and where do I want to put this? I would assume right at the front here, like one on this side and one on this side. But I think at the same time, I might want to put a few more, like, elsewhere throughout the canteen just to make sure that there's not, like, again, a massive rush of people going to the very front of the prison to get stuff. But for now, we'll leave it like that because we only have the 2 that we've taken up from this canteen. And I guess at this point, now that we've got all of the stuff in here to actually have some prisoners sit down, we could probably go and make this not a canteen anymore. So we'll get rid of all this. We'll also, I guess, get rid of all that. At which point, all these guys should start working in the new kitchen. And we'll also go and just dismantle all these objects. So objects, dismantle, and we'll just get rid of all of these. We'll get rid of all of these. This. We'll just dismantle everything. All these cooks are just nicely taking all the stuff away from us, which is great. Let's just dismantle everything in here. We might as well dismantle these doors because they're not going to get used. And we'll dismantle all of our metal detectors as well because we want to move those into the new canteen, really preferably before people start eating. But I have a feeling that in about, 20 minutes when I think... Is it evening right now? I think it's evening. In about 20 minutes, I think everyone's going to start to... Oh, no, it's 7 a.m. Okay, that's fine. They're not going to eat until, we've got 12 hours before they start eating. That is good. So, let's go back to objects, let's get some more tables, and let's put a few more of these down. So we want them, do I want a 1 or 2 gap between? I think, let's see how it looks with a 2 gap, because I would like, again, if possible, it's a bit less efficient, but I would like it if we can have, just as much space as possible, while still, I want to find a nice balance between space. Am I using these right now? Oh, no, we're down to 4. Okay, we've got 4 more, that's fine. 1, 2, actually works out perfectly. 3, 4. Beautiful. I want to find a nice balance between having enough space to do stuff and also fitting as much in as possible, which is kind of a contradictory balance, but it's something that I would like to, if possible, get working nicely. I think this looks a lot better than our previous canteen. I think it's going to work out a lot nicer. There's probably going to be less riots, hopefully. Hopefully, the overall plan is to have less people die in our cafeteria. That is the end game of this new cafeteria. I think we need 1 more table to go right about... Oh, we can't put it there because the CCTV cameras are. All right, dismantle that. We'll go ahead and put that down somewhere else, probably on the wall here, because I do want to make sure that they do still have... What is wrong with this? Oh, they need doors. I want to make sure that we do still have a CCTV camera in the cafeteria, just to make sure we can see what's going on. Let's go ahead and put a bunch of doors down over there. Cool stuff. I didn't... no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's a bit iffy because of the way it's laid out. I was thinking I might have had like a corridor here so they could kind of connect up. Because now if these guys want to get to the cafeteria, they got to walk up, around, round, and back down through here. Which is kind of contrary to the idea of having multiple entrances to the cafeteria. But I think we'll get rid of this common room at some point and put another little pathway along the middle there. That should be fine. Okay, cool. Cool. We should now also have a bunch of extra sinks and cookers, so let's go ahead and put some more of those down. I think we have to go like there and there. That's fine. Cookers we can put there and there. Fridges we can put like there. We're running out of space a little bit, but we do have an awful lot of fridges and cookers here, so I might just hold off on the rest of them and kind of leave it for now. I think we could probably do with bins, actually, like in the kitchen. Just so they can kind of get rid of any of the excess waste that they have, because you'll see a lot of stuff piling up that doesn't need to pile up. So having some bins in here could probably work out quite nicely. It might also be a good idea to just have some bins dotted around the prison. I don't know how well that works, or if that's at all how the game works. I don't know if that's going to like lower the stress on our janitors and make it easy for them to do stuff. I'm not too sure, but if that is true, that would be very nice. How is it going? Danger levels are rising. Not at all surprising because of the fact that most of our prisoners are probably very hungry right now. Let's also very quickly get those metal detectors back up and running. We'll hit play, and we're probably going to need a few more metal detectors than we had last time. First things first, we need to dismantle this door right here and then put down some metal detectors in its place. And I'm also, I like this door at the top. I like the door that we've got up here. Not a huge fan of this door down here. I think I might move it more towards like the center of both sides here. So we have like 3 ways that you can get in. That looks like it would be fine. Yeah, I think that could work out quite nicely. So let's go ahead and put down 3 of our metal detectors up here. I'm then going to go ahead and, oh, stuff's happening. Oh gosh, the fight. Oh, he's unconscious. Oh my goodness, what is going on? People, the danger level is getting real high. That's not good. That is not good. It's 2 p.m. It's because they haven't eaten yet. They haven't eaten in quite some time. This is like one of the first real days where they're not too happy about things. Is it food? Yeah, everyone's just massively complaining about food. That's not good. That is not good at all. That is not good. We're going to try and hold it out. We're going to see if we can just, like, make it work. Hopefully. Hopefully it works out fine. Whilst we're waiting that out, let's get rid of, like, all of these walls around here. Because, really, not many of these... Oh, game's auto-saving. Not many of these are required right now, so we'll get rid of all of these that we don't need. And eventually we'll move the reception. And probably the visitation room as well. And, of course, all of these 2 rooms here will get moved. For now, people are still complaining. People do not like this whatsoever. Why do you do... Oh, we need to run some pipes up to there. Cool. All right, the danger level's real high. It's almost food time, guys. It's almost time to eat some food. It's fine. It's fine. Look, they're getting ready. They're going to put the food out. They're cooking so much stuff. It's great. We actually might want to put down a few more cookers, because it looks like they are using every single one of them. I'll put down another one, like right there. I mean, sure, we'll put down like another fridge in the same place on the other side. It's a real cramped kitchen. We might have wanted to make it a little bit bigger, but it's there. It should be fine. We're probably good to have a guard patrol the kitchen. Right now we have a dog patrolling the kitchen, which might not be the best idea. Let's get rid of that and let's just have like a normal guard patrol the kitchen. All of our guards are currently in use. Well, how many patrols do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 patrols. Jeez, that's a lot of patrols. All right, we don't need this one. You can go and work somewhere else for now. We probably do need the one in the reception, so we'll leave that there for now. I want to keep the one in the yard. I want to keep those. Yeah, I kind of want to keep all the ones that we have up here. But we do have one guard patrolling here now, which is good. We could probably do then, I guess, with hiring more guards. Also, one thing I did completely forget about is under, I think it's logistics, we have a bunch of extra jobs that people are not taking advantage of right now. So, the library, for example, we have to assign people to that job. I will let 6 people work in there. It says max 6. We only have 3 people qualified right now. But as soon as we get more qualified people, I'm happy for them to start working in there. I will hire 4 people to work in the cleaning cupboard. We already have people working in the laundry room. Actually, I'll go ahead and like hire 3 more. Why not? The cafeteria, the kitchen. I will hire the 5 people who are qualified to do that. And then especially the workshop. We have 13 qualified prisoners, only 5 of them working in here. So let's go ahead and just hire all of those. You know, I'm gonna go all the way up to 18. So as soon as we have enough people to actually work in there, look, the jobs are getting filled up. That should hopefully improve our daily like exports cash flow quite significantly. Someone died. Oh my goodness, that is not good. That is not good. Someone died because of this grant that we're trying to achieve, which is not the best. Have they eaten yet? What time does everybody eat? I mean, is it not like right now? Regime? Oh, people eat at 7 and then 7 and 9 p.m. Ah, that's real late for minimum and maximum security. But not everyone, most of the prisoners are about to eat right now. And then everyone else is going to eat kind of this afternoon. Danger level is high, but it's not like going up, which is good. It's not increasing, which is great. Why has that gone red? Oh, people are fighting in the flipping... Oh my goodness. We need to hire more guards. We need to hire more guards. Staff, I'm going up to 30 guards. It's expensive, but we need those extra guards. We need extra people around for this. For now, I'm going to put a wall there because I don't want people to be able to get in and out of the cafeteria without going through these metal detectors, which surprisingly do have power, which is good. But yeah, I want to make sure it's going down now because people are starting to eat, which is great. But I want to make sure no one can get in and out of the cafeteria without having to go through a metal detector. And then what we'll do, probably pretty soon, is our... Oh, that's still on, good. Is put down like a door here and a door here. What is that about? What is this? What is this? Let me dismantle that and re-put that down. What's up over here? There is no canteen accessible by this cell. Oh yeah, they can't get out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's I guess quickly demolish these two walls here and also that wall there. We'll get rid of those and we will very quickly put down some more metal detectors, which hopefully should get built fairly quickly so people can't get out without going through them. Probably not quick enough, but we'll see. We'll put that there and then we'll run. Probably just have to do that because we already have a cable going there. Huh. Okay, cool. Everyone else about to start eating minimum, maximum, about to get their food. Everything should be good. These guys are not getting enough power. That is fine. Let's go back to utilities and get some power running to these two machines. I'll just do it like, I guess, that and that. And that should be fine. Huh. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're at 68%, which means we're probably going to have to do like one more day of this, unfortunately. I don't know, 70%. We might be able to get up to full here, but I think we have to do one more day of people not eating the full, like, necessary amount of meals. That guy did just walk straight out. Thankfully, at the moment, if they do walk out this way... Oh, the metal detectors are cool. There's not very, like, a lot of places they can go. We should probably put down one or two more CCTV cameras. I feel like we need one here to keep an eye on these cells, because I don't want to put a guard just for these, like, 9 prisoners. I don't know if we need one in the canteen. We've got a guard patrolling the canteen, so that should be fine. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I'll put down, I'll put down one... For now, I'll put down one... like here, just so we can get a nice like look at what's going on in this like shady area where we currently can't see anything. And then once those two are up, we can go ahead and start like connecting them back up to our CCTV monitors, and everything should be good to go. Right now, we do have one guy manning this CCTV monitor, which is currently connected to absolutely nothing. So I have no idea why he is looking at it, but you know that's fine. This one is currently maxed out at 8. I think this one's on like 6. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm 5 right now, so we can connect up a few more, which is good. So we'll go 6. And then we'll do one more for 7. I believe it can hold 8, so if we get one more, we'll hook it up to that. And then we'll start working on this third CCTV monitor. But yeah, this looks good. Danger level is gone right down to low again, which is good. Probably going to ramp back up real quickly tomorrow. We're at 75%. Do I want to risk another day of riots, or do I want to quickly change it up so that tomorrow... we have 3 high-variety, high-quantity meals, and then kind of go back to the low one? I think that might be a good idea. I think what we need to do is go over to policy again, and tomorrow we're going to change it to high-quantity, high-variety. It's going to cost us a lot, which is 1,680 per day, which is ridiculously expensive compared to what we've been paying up until now. But hopefully we'll make that money back on not having to hire so many guards, and that should work out quite nice. So let's go back over quickly to Regime. They have way too much free time right now. And then let's go ahead and put it back where they were before. They were definitely here and here. And we'll do the same for these guys. And for the guys in the middle, we will put it, I guess... do you want to make them up a little bit early and have it like there? Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. And then maybe just like that. Cool. Yeah, we're going to have to reevaluate the whole of our regime because it's been messed up completely by trying to get this grant done. But once it's complete, we'll reevaluate, we'll redo our regime and see how that works. We currently have $29 coming in per day. We make $29 a day. That is fantastic. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode of Prison Architect there. Next time we'll come back. We'll see if we can get this grant complete. We'll see how people react to getting fed 3 high-quantity, high-variety meals per day. Hopefully, they respond very well and they behave a lot nicer than they have been behaving up until now. We'll put another door on this side with some more metal detectors. We'll probably get it moving on these 2 over here. I've said it for like 2 episodes now. I want to move these 2 down here. We'll find a new place to put our armory. We'll move our laundry room. We'll find a use for this big room. We'll probably expand our prison some more, get some more prisoners, and a bunch more stuff like that. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, as always, be sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys next time.